The only reason I'm still in the force is because I paid them all. I'm still paying them all.
The Bronx. And then one of us comes on the screen. Well, see, this is what had happened. The suspect was the police officer, not the guy you see beat up. He did nothing. The police officer just assaulted him. Police brutality. So he hired us because he saw us right there. And then the guy's like, "Yeah, the law office is right inside the train station."
Nice.
Imagine how that would be. Trying to get your work done, and the train just comes screeching by. Sir, did you make those phone calls yet? Huh? Oh, shh. All of a sudden, while the train's screeching by, everybody trying to get the information out. What was that? And then all of a sudden, when they start speaking again, this is a Brooklyn College Flatbush Avenue bound 5 train. The next stop is Church Avenue. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Honestly, if I owned land in the South, what I would do is, like, especially if it's a neighborhood that's just kind of, what do you call it, like, land is, like, really, really cheap. Like, I would probably open up, what do you call it? I'd probably open up, what do you call it? What's that? Oh, a motel. I'd open up a motel that, and also, like, a 24-hour diner that's right next to it.
Yeah, to the highway, right?
Yeah, right next to the highway. Motel and 24-hour diner, because those things are just like motel. They don't have.
You need a rest stop.
Huh?
You need a rest stop.
Yeah, you need a rest stop. You need food and all that stuff. What do you call it? Or if you just need some time to just relax and not do anything, bam. Motels don't ask for credit cards. They just ask you to pay a fee.
But how much is the fee?
Usually it's cheap as hell. Like most people like do it hourly, like just like $50 an hour for like, because most times they're just there to have sex. So you're just making money off of that. But like make a not motel but a bed and breakfast.
So people could possibly come there and catch AIDS and do a profit.
Yeah. And they can have waffles too. They can have some pancakes with their AIDS.
Pancakes with AIDS, really?
Yeah, but a bed and breakfast is really, like, for the South is great because it's cheap as hell. Most people are always on the road, like they're doing some kind of fucking family road trip that Junior doesn't want to be on. And what do you call it? But you put it right by a highway, or something like that. It's a cheap place to stay, and there's food right there. They don't have to go nowhere. Like, everything they need is right there. And then, like, if they need, like, something entertaining or something, like, put some form of entertainment, like, right across the street from it, and you're great.
So what you need is an entertainment place.
Huh?
What you need is an entertainment place.
Yeah. Like,
you can build it right inside the hotel.
Like what? What would it be?
Alright, just what I said, an entertainment place.
What kind of entertainment? Like
movies. What's his name? If you build like a movie theaters, right next to it you have your hotel, but you can also have your restaurant inside, I would actually put 4 things there: movie theaters, mall. I'm saying movie theater, mall.
Yeah, I'm talking about a short budget here. I'm not talking about just like bam.
No, I mean expenditure as you go along.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, think about it. If people want to stop to rest, why not let them have a rest? Let them have some food and a laugh too.
Oh, that's what I was thinking about. So you can have a diner, what do you call it? A bed and breakfast, a bar. What do you call it? A bar, and you can have a, what do you call it? So I said the bar.
Club?
No, that's what the bar is for. Down south, it's mostly bars. The bar is a club.
True. Yeah, you might be right about that. Especially depends on what part though. If you're in the Carolinas versus being in ATL.
Yeah. I would not ever want to live in there.
What, ATL?
Yeah, no.
who live right next to Ti.
I like seeing. I like seeing black people, not necessarily hearing them.
I mean, imagine living right next to Ti.
I fucking hate it. I'd shoot him myself. Like, your records suck.
Next thing you know, news coverage all over it. Rapper Ti has
Tell
been
Tiny
shot.
she's fat.
I think he sold that out off camera a few times.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, but I'd start out just like simple bed and breakfast. What do you call it? Not too big, diner, and then like a bar right next to it. Like that should give you a pretty good profit margin right there, because everything they would kind of need is right there. Like they've got alcohol, they've got food, they've got a place
But
to
you could
rest
put
up.
the bar right inside the restaurant.
Nah. Trust me. Like a diner. Like you have a diner.
Oh, you mean like one of the 24-hour ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
24-hour diner, and then you have then you have a bar. What do you call it? You know, well, yeah, a bar. You don't want the bar and grill competing with the diner. Like, come on, the bar, strictly alcohol. They want food, go across the street. And then, like,
Yeah, or in this case, across the highway.
yeah, and then if they're too tired to drive, you say we have a special at night where they pay a little. What do you call it? They pay a little less, and they get to sleep in a hotel room if they're too drunk.
Yeah, because then the last thing you want is a drunk driving accident right on your property.
Yep. And besides, by the time they've had that much food, I don't think they're gonna want to drive anymore.
I'm trying to say, yo, catch ice.
That's good food.
I can't drive because I got the itis, son. I got the itis. So driving is a no-no for me.
Oh, now I know. Oh, mechanic shop. Mechanic
Auto
shop right there.
Auto shop.
Yeah, an auto shop. But think about it. The car breaks down. They've got a bar, they've got a restaurant, they've got a place to rest, and they've got a place where their car can get fixed. And a gas station. Yes! There you go.
Gee, that's a roundhouse name right there.
Yep.
Every need you have
It's
we
right
meet.
there. And it's away.
I hate when they say minutes away and it be like you drive for like an hour to get out there. I thought it was 10 minutes away. What the fuck is this? It's a half an hour. No, it's not half an hour, sir. You just drive too slow.
Yeah, that's how you really make money. Just like think about it. Like, what are the needs that people? What are needs? Then find a way how to make money through those needs.
Supply and demand. They have a need, which is their demand, and you have the supply to meet the demand.
Like in the class, they're like, well, what if I make an ice? What do you call it? Like people need bags of ice, and it's $2, but then all of a sudden the demand gets so high that I have to charge $10. But then people say, well, we need to make more money, so we'll increase the amount of ice we make. So then it'll go down to $5. What do you call it, instead of that much. And what I said was, you know what, if I was a real businessman, but he's trying to explain like how that is a good model. I was like, if I was a good businessman, what I would do is if I supply most of the ice in the United States of America, and there's only 10 ice shops in the United States of America, what I'd do is I'd say 5 of them have broken down or are going through construction to fix it to make it more effective. But really, that's not happening. And basically,
Yet they're
just
alive and well.
what do you call it, lying my ass off, but what do you call it, sabotaging myself so that I can then charge more money and tell people, don't worry, we will fix this problem as soon as possible, but for now we're gonna have to charge you this much, and make sure it's during the fucking summertime too, so people need fucking ice. And then as soon as
Jack off the shit.
then as soon as it goes to like fucking September, these machines are back and running. So I just made gigantic profit margin, and the guy was just looking at me like,
You bastard.
no, it was great because it went so well with the class, but the class was looking at me just like, this motherfucker.
Ruthless aggression.
Ruthless business.
You know, I bet you
I
if
was
Vince
so-
McMahon heard that plan, he would shake your hand.
I once told my friends, like, if you're gonna sell your soul, go all out. Don't sell your soul for some shitty job. Sell your soul for, like, you'll make so much money to the point where you could do coke off a stripper and be okay because you gave, like, millions of dollars to the police academy or some shit. Like, you bought them a whole new campus. Oh my god.
I should be saying that's horrible, but I freaking agree with it.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, I should.
No person in their right mind would say that's a bad idea.
Yeah, and English is a bad idea. In the language of money, it's great.
Oh, you damn right.
In the language of dead presidents.
English is the language of business, so it is good.
No, in the language of dead presidents, it's perfect.
Oh yes.
100,000 Benjamins. Yeah, I think even Jerry the King Lawler said one day, ask your friends, what would you do for 100 grand? And then, but make sure you lock your doors and close your windows at night.
Like I once told Black Legacy, it's like, man, that could be the best scandal ever. And they're like, what? What you do is you basically have a bake sale, one bake sale a week. You spend, what do you call it? You spend $50, you make $100 and something profit, but you only tell the school that you made $50 instead, and you make a separate account for, what do you call it, for your club.
What did you think I did?
What?
What did you think I did? What
do you mean?
The same thing I did back in elementary
yeah.
school. Come on.
Because the school, what do you call it, they want the money back, but they don't, but basically the club controls that money. So, what do you got, you're just redistributing it in your own club and stuff like that. But especially if you made money on campus. But, what do you call it, like, you just say you only made $50, but really you made more.
You made
But you keep the
150.
rest of it, and you buy the stuff that you want to buy without having to sign more papers or check with Mike Steele. And they were just like, holy shit.
He just made a surplus on us. Yeah, pretty much.
Like, you'll have a surplus of shit.
Alright. Random comment, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Random Conversation number 4. Discussing things.
Oh, are you taping this shit? You just now told me you're taping this shit? This shit's gonna bite me in the ass one day. I'm gonna run for president one day and all of a sudden all this shit's gonna come out like...
You never said your name.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. They're gonna fucking know.
No? The camera's been down the whole time. They can't.
Nice. They're gonna look at that first. I never wanted to be president. I always wanted to be the guy, like, the president has advisors. They're not people who have a position. They're just guys he pays hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to just give advice to him. And also, it looks great on a resume because you don't even need a degree. And the school will hire you in the political science department to teach classes without a fucking degree. But oh my god, you can't be discharged or anything like that because you're still a private citizen. You're not given a position. You didn't have to go through Congress. All the president says is, what do you think about this issue? Well, this is what I think about this issue, and this is what I think you should do, and what you shouldn't do.
Of course, those conversations remain private.
Yes, those conversations remain private. Especially if I'm an attorney. If I'm an attorney and if I'm one of his attorneys, then anything I say is privilege between me and him. So I can tell him whatever the fuck I want, and it's okay. It's a confidentiality agreement.
You break this agreement, I'll sue you.
Yep. You break this agreement, I'll sue you. I don't need a lawyer because I am a lawyer.
I know all the ins and outs of legal representation. You will be mad.
You will. And you're gonna want to make this go away. You gotta pay me.
And then all of a sudden you get a payout, just keep quiet.
But what do you call it? But yeah.
But here's the thing: people can use that for years. Like, remember that scandal? I could write about it. And
No. What you do is you have to sign a contract saying you're not going to. Both parties sign contracts saying they will never talk about it again. But it is invalid as soon as if they don't pay him within a certain time, it's invalid. So they gotta pay him every fucking dollar.
And rather quickly.
Yep.